Hi everyone, this is Miss Spade speaking, and I want to talk to you today about staying well during this quarantine. We've been stuck inside for a while, and it can get boring. Being out of school and your other activities and having to stay home might make you start to feel anxious, sad, or bored. You might be spending most of your time scrolling through social media, watching Netflix, or playing video games, but too much screen time can negatively impact your sleep, which is essential for learning. And too much screen time is also linked to anxiety and depression. Some of you might be sleeping more to pass the time, which disrupts your circadian rhythms and leaves you feeling groggy. Or you might be enjoying the change in routine by staying up late. This is a bad idea for the same reasons. I'd like to talk with you about some key ingredients for staying well throughout this time and how to avoid getting into bad habits. First, routine is essential. It'll make you feel good and boost your school performance. Second is self-care. It really is important to get enough rest, eat well, and move your body. And finally, you need to have some fun. Doing things you enjoy will help you avoid bad habits and pass the time. Routine is the main concept underlying all of this. You must incorporate daily essentials into a balanced routine and do your best to stick to it. Your routine should include all of the following: physical activity, social contact, personal enrichment, rest, and of course, studying and classwork. Physical activity might seem tricky when you're supposed to stay home, but there are some things you can do, especially if you're willing to think outside the box. First of all, think about what is enjoyable for you. Get outside for a bit if you have space to practice social distancing. Play a game with family members or take your dog for a walk. There are tons of apps, websites, and videos for at-home exercise routines. And remember, dancing is physical activity too. Turn on some music and dance like no one's watching, because you're at home, in your room, and no one's watching. It is so important that you stay in touch with friends and loved ones, even though you can't visit them in person right now. Social connection is a basic need for all people. Friendships help us stay healthy and happy. In addition to connecting through social media or texting, schedule FaceTime or Zoom chats with your friends. And consider giving your grandparents a call. I bet they would love it. We talked about limiting screen time, but what else is there to do when you're stuck at home? Try to brainstorm a list of activities you enjoy, or a list of things you've been wanting to do but haven't had the time for. Make a point to spend some time doing activities you enjoy every day at regular intervals. Only you know what's best for you, but here's some ideas for screen time breaks. Read an actual book, if you're into that sort of thing. Help out around the house. Maybe your family could use some help with cooking or cleaning. Create something. Dive into a music or art hobby. Journal. Write to a friend or family member. And finally, spend some face-to-face time with your family. Talk with your parents. Maybe you want to plan a family game night. And you knew this was coming. I strongly suggest you consider adding a daily mindfulness practice to your routine. Doing this can decrease anxiety, increase focus, and make you feel calm and happy. There are many apps and resources to guide you through easy mindfulness activities. So there you have it. Just to recap, you can help yourself stay well by developing a routine, taking screen breaks, and doing things you enjoy. And remember, we are here for you. It's totally understandable if you're having a hard time with everything that's going on. Please reach out if you need support. If you ever want to chat, reach out to your counselor. Whether it's me or Mrs. Aiello, let us know and we'll set up a Zoom meeting. If we support each other, we can get through this. Thanks for listening. See you soon, and be well.